Hey everyone, it's Bree. I am here to do a little something different. I'm going to go ahead and create some of my own Project Life cards by stamping. I have a few sets of Amy Tangerine stamps, as well as one set from Kelly Perky. Those two that you see right there that I'm showing you are Amy Tangerine's Hawaii sets, and then the other two were ones that she put online last year, and they kind of have to do with California, and I love them so much. They're so cute. So I've actually done this before. I've just never really posted a video about it. When I was into pocket letters, I like to stamp on them and make my own, as well as emboss them. So I thought, why don't I just go ahead and make some, and then I actually made one, and then thought, okay, why don't you just turn on your camera and record you stamping. So it got me to use these stamp sets that I've had for, I don't know, 9 months, I guess, and these Heidi Swapp ink pads that I've loved very, very much, but I don't really use since I don't really stamp a lot in color. So I thought, oh, this will be fun, and it actually was. So here I made one with the Love stamp set, and I'm using, not Love stamp set, sorry, just the Love stamp. And I'm using the navy ink, and I love the way the navy ink looks on the light craft color cardstock. So I'm going to choose 2 hearts from this set. One's like a full heart, and then one's the outline of the heart. And I'm going to stamp it in pink and just kind of go in between all of the loves. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I will hopefully try to get another video filmed with me using these cards on a Project Life spread. So look out for that. I actually filmed this video about almost 2 weeks ago, and I edited it and didn't have a chance to do my voiceover. So here I am, Sunday night, so I hope my voice sounds okay. It's been a long day, so I'm a little bit raspy. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I did, and it's Monday tomorrow, and new week, so it'll be a good one. So yeah, it's just stamping in between all of those. I do like how the color combo looks with the light craft cardstock. Super cute. And in the final pictures, you'll be able to see them a little more up close. The lighting was kind of bad when I took the final photos, but you could still get a good look at them. Let's see, what am I going to do next? I believe next I do some paint splatters, I think. Yeah, so I'm getting those all prepped on my blocks. I've got 3 different paint splatters from one of Amy's sets. And I'm going to go ahead and choose my colors. I believe I chose the coral, the navy, and the yellow. Prepping my stamps. This is the first time I've used them, and since it's like a solid stamp, at where the paint splatter is, I wanted to prep it to make sure that the ink absorbed it correctly, or just it held the ink, nice. I either do the eraser, I kind of rub it on my jeans or anything that I've got, but I typically use the eraser trick. Let's see, so I do the blue, and I stamped it first just to make sure it came out all right. I love these Heidi Swapp inks. I've had them for a while and love them. These were one of the items after I had purchased all the colors. I guess several months later, these are one of the items that when Michael's pennied out, these went to a penny, and I got a bunch. Oh, I miss those days. Oh, I'm sorry, I added mint. So it's the navy, the mint, the coral, and then I do add yellow towards the end because I end up with this hole right there. So I just do yellow. And the yellow and the coral actually look very similar when they stamped out on this cardstock. So I'm just making sure yellow gets spread around. I love this card. I like how that one turned out. So on to the next one, and I believe this is where I speed it up yet, or not yet. I think I wait. I might speed it up here. I'm not sure when. I think the next card after this one is where I speed it up. So I chose this Aloha stamp, and I'm going to stamp it in black. And get that down. I like how it's stamped. And I choose a little stamp set from Kelly Purkey. And I'm trying to remember what it says. But I do the hearts first. I do the hearts on the bottom, and then I do the same thing. I repeat it on the top. This heart little cluster. So I do it on top. And I'm trying to remember what that little stamp says when I stamp it. It's like sand in my toes, or sand in my hair, sun on my face, or something like that. But yeah, I'm getting that now. So let's see. Well, putting my stamps away. That way I don't lose them. I've done it before. And I'm going to take it from the Kelly Purkey set right there and stamp it in black as well. Sorry, you kind of saw my head there. Just making sure I got it straight. Using the grids on my, my mat. And here's where I speed it up because it's kind of, you know, you guys get the gist of it. I didn't want to go too slow and make this video too super long. So I chose this Amy Tan flower, stamp it in the right hand corner, trying to figure out how I want it positioned and get it down. I choose this, it's a flower, I don't know which one it is, but I stamp it in like mint, and then I kind of just stamp around that little cluster. Then I choose a stamp set that says Walking on Sunshine from the Kelly Purkey set, and stamp that down. And I'm planning on using this card, since I left it so blank on the left, as a journal card, or a card that I could just put a photo on and not embellish too much, keep it pretty simple. And I'm prepping my palm tree and use white pigment ink. It's the Hero Arts Unicorn ink, and I do love how white looks on this cardstock. So I didn't really have any idea as to how I was going to make this card, so I just went for it and stamped them everywhere. You know, I needed to add something in between them, so after I clean my stamp, try to take care of my stuff, I decide to add some suns. So I pull out a sun and stamp it in the yellow tie ink from Heidi Swapp. And there we go. I think this one's one of my favorites. And then I set it aside since pigment ink does take a little bit longer to dry. I didn't want to mess it up and smudge it. Let's see. I do, oh, the big Aloha stamp from Kelly Purkey. One of my favorite stamps. And I'm going to use that same flower stamp that I used on the one where it says Walking on Sunshine. I just do it in the white ink and just stamp all over it. Super pretty. Very, very simple. It definitely gets you to use the colored inks that we all need, but if you're like me, I really don't use them very much, so it definitely gets you to use them. This one's another simple one. I just took this super cute pineapple and stamped it in, is that mint or blue? I forget which one. I think that's mint and pink. And just alternate between the pink and the mint, and that one's done. I showed you the very first one. Well, first I laid them all out, and then I looked at the very first one that I made and thought, okay, this needs a little bit of color. So this is the very first one I did. It's just like leaves, and I take the same exact stamp set and then stamp it in mint and just stamp it right next to the one in white. So it kind of just plays off of each other, and that finishes off that card. But I'll show you all the ones that I made, and you'll see them in the final photos. But I hope I inspired you. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, and commenting. Here are the final photos. You can get a up-close look. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I hope you had a great weekend. and we will see you in the next one. Bye.